Hello and good evening. Thank you for coming to another episode of ADHD Unchained. This is episode 4. I am here with my co-host Kanye South, and
Yes, hi.
and we have a guest today.
Oh,
It's
what? What?
everyone
We
say hello
do?
to Small Mix.
I was forced.
Hey, Small.
We're only on episode 4. That's crazy. Wow.
Okay, dude.
Sorry. I had to make sure these are like very entertaining,
Oh yeah, of
because like
course.
I'd be like the wild one of the group, with the duo, be like, oh my god, oh my gosh, it's happening, guys. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Oh my gosh, oh my god, 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 oh my god.
Oh my gosh, dude. You sound like the sound like the freaking nerd from Klutz and Skirt.
Uh, don't tell me to leave the library. I leave the library, but but when they see my true form, then now they run away. They don't want to talk to me.
You probably get picked on a lot, huh?
Yeah, I hate that you can do that so well.
That's how you do it, bro. You do impressions kind of well. It's wherever like uh kind of actions or whatever.
All
Your
right,
voice
well,
goes inside your head.
but anyways, um, let's try to get things back on track here. Small, welcome to the show. Why don't you tell us about yourself just a little bit?
I'm retarded.
Hey man, sister. Hey man.
All right, it's okay. Okay, we did make it past the 1 minute mark, so hopefully it doesn't get flagged. Anyways,
This
Lord,
is this is exactly what I told you, Rowdy. Where it's gonna happen.
what is?
We're gonna say some crazy stuff eventually down the road, and you know what? Small said it, something crazy.
Yep,
Yay! I'm the first.
let's go.
For the first time in forever, someone said the R word on a podcast.
Say the first time ever. I'll say on this one, yes.
I
Ooh,
said on this podcast. I said,
There you go.
yeah, let's go.
yeah. I don't know if we should be cheering about that, but okay.
I don't
So, yeah.
know.
Yay! Yay! We're gonna burn down a building!
Confetti and
We
Yay!
horns
can
in the
use
background.
we can use words. Yay!
Yeah, we
It's
we
just like,
passed
it's like,
kindergarten.
it's like, for the first time in forever, someone burned down a building. Yay!
Okay, okay.
Have a
Look.
soundtrack.
There's a difference between freedom of speech and arson. All right.
Well, what's wrong with that? Come on. It's
I'm,
like shooting out
One's
fireworks.
not
Come on.
allowed.
Don't worry. It wasn't like on purpose. We just lit off, 6 or 7 artillery shells, and one of them happened to land in the house
no.
next to the gas pipes,
Yeah.
and it blew up the building. So technically, it's not my fault.
Technically, it's collateral damage.
Yeah, technically, Mother Nature happened.
This is an act of
You thought
God.
about this, didn't you? You had this in
No,
your mind for a while.
no, that just came up to came up just at the moment. I'm not gonna
If
lie.
Hmm.
that's the case, I'm impressed.
It
Hmm.
did be impressed because I'm telling you that's what happened.
Nice.
Mm. Why do you not believe me, Small? I feel hurt.
Because you're Kanye. Why would I believe you?
Look, just because my name the okay, well you guys know as Kanye, uh, that doesn't mean that I like to tweet out like swastikas and all that.
Racial slurs.
Mhm. Well, he could say like certain slurs, but you know.
Okay, I think we're starting to get into some dangerous territory.
Thanks, Mom.
Fine.
We need a little bit. We need to change the pace a bit. It was getting way too wholesome.
Push you guys to the edge. You're like, no, 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 no. Let's get away from the edge, please. Just don't jump. Just don't
Just a little
jump.
bit. Look, we
No, I
need at
just want to
least.
take a look at the edge. Come on.
Look. We tried to go for like 69-minute sessions. All right, if we're not even five, we're 5.5 minutes in right now.
Yeah,
You took
yeah,
the
come on.
light.
Well, it makes these a bit entertaining, a bit a little bit of
Mhm.
seasoning within the podcast. You know, I believe we will go up from like 2 to 5 viewers or listeners or however that works. I don't control it. I'm just here to be what would you call
Spawn
Comedic
maniac.
relief.
no
A bit.
dumbass.
No, wait.
Yeah, that's why I said comedic relief.
No,
Mm.
well, I wouldn't really say comedic relief. I wouldn't. I'm
Ethnic?
not really comedic, but yeah.
Even if your life is a
Uh,
comedy. I'm sorry.
I
That.
see. I see.
The quietness.
The wise magic 8 Ball has spoken, and he has said some stupid stuff.
I have. No, that's the thing. No, I say stupid stuff all the time. Buddy, my
Magic 8 Ball, will Rowdy grow his hair back? Don't instantly plays the Toy Story clip of Woody shaking the 8 Ball and says, "Don't count on it."
Wait, what happened to his hair?
Yeah, and now Rowdy's looking at the fourth wall again. Right?
I'm debating whether to stab you in Minecraft or not.
Oh,
Is that a
oh.
threat?
No,
Sir,
we do not
sir,
threat.
how dare you, sir?
We do not
Sir,
threaten
how
people
dare
here.
you?
Only in Minecraft.
So you are, sir.
In
Canceled.
Minecraft.
You're canceled, sir. I'm
Oh,
taking
what
you to
if?
court.
Just connect
Minecraft
it to him.
court.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, but no, but I say stupid stuff all the time. We had my first kid's birthday party today.
Aww.
And
Mm.
one of my buddies was there and everything else. And he was telling me that he's does something with IT, and I know little to nothing about IT and computer stuff. Whenever it comes to computer stuff, I'm like a chimpanzee clacking rocks together. I'm barely hobbling anything together. But he was talking about something about how he has to do training with for something, and that the place of his work spent like $10,000 on it, but it had something to do with like Sans. Like Sans was in the name of it. So after he got done explaining it, I was like, so they paid $10,000 for y'all to play Undertale? Do y'all seriously not know what Undertale is? Oh my gosh, I'm old.
No, I
I
know
know
what
it's a game
Undertale
that
is.
has a little boy.
Yeah, Sans is like the skeleton dude.
Yeah.
Isn't he blue?
Yes, he's the blue guy, the
Yeah, he's
blue
a blue
man.
one.
Well, he wears blue, but his skeleton is not blue.
Okay, like, come on. There's a blue and a red one. One's tall,
Yeah.
one's short. I know
Yes,
him by
Sans is the
blue.
short one.
Yeah, the short one. Okay, you know what? Just screw you guys.
What? What do you mean? That's
No,
literally what Sans is. He's the
yeah,
short skeleton.
yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Where's blue
You're
go?
totally right. You're totally right. No, that's not. You know what? Never mind. Anyways, moving
Are you
on.
are you having short problems here?
No. Okay, 5'10". Thank you.
Still smaller than me.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You see, listeners, I tend to like to dance along the line with Rowdy, you know. Uh,
And
so
he's
we can.
been dancing all along that line a lot lately.
Oh yeah, I'm doing a little salsa action over here on that line. Caliente.
What the fuck is happening?
Like I said,
ADHD
ADHD.
Unchained.
Yes. Oh, what was that, Rowdy?
I don't know. Cue the
No,
soundboard, dude. Look, look.
no.
Look, man.
Yeah.
Look, I've had like 2, maybe 3 hours of sleep. Yeah, okay. I had
Mm,
maybe like 2, 3 hours of sleep, and
mhm.
yeah, I'm just and I had a long day yesterday too. It's just it's been a lot. Okay, that bathroom remodel that I was doing.
Mm,
Yeah, just a
yeah,
lot. It was a lot.
yeah,
So I am
yeah.
dancing. Look, and it's already 11 o'clock again.
Mhm.
So I'm at this point I'm running off of caffeine, nicotine, and the Holy Spirit. At this point, all right.
Oh yeah.
What are you
But
talking about?
I'm reaching stages of delirium that shouldn't be reached.
but Rowdy, so I'm so glad that you remembered, someone's birthday, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I
yes, it
remember
was.
you remembered your child's birthday,
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. And for those who are listening, it was also Kanye's birthday. So happy birthday to Kanye.
Yes, sir. Rowdy, didn't say happy birthday to me, and so
In
like I had
my
to remind him.
defense, I
We
was,
talk about a whole bunch that I have the same birthday as
dude.
ordinary kids.
Yeah, dude, I do a good enough job remembering my own blasted birthday. All right, just like whenever I go to the pharmacy to pick up medication, whenever they ask me for the date for anyone in my family, I have to sit there for a second and go, "Now, which one is that? No, that's his. No, that's okay. No, mine is this one."
I don't know. I feel like birthdays are easy.
Birthday. I've been terrible with dates. I'm always terrible with dates and just numbers and locations in general.
Mm, yeah. I
Whenever I say locations, like I'm talking about like locations as in like points of reference. Like whenever it comes to the Bible,
mm,
like
yeah.
it's like I can tell you exactly what the verse says, but I can't.
Hmm.
But I can't remember if was it First John or Second John? Was it the first chapter or second chapter? Was it the 26th or 27th verse? I don't.
Yeah, I got you.
Certain verses I've had drilled into my head for forever, so those I know down pat. But then others, it's like I know that it's in there.
Hmm.
I just have to
Yeah.
look it back up real quick to give you the exact location for that.
Mm. But no, with me and my high functioning autism and all that, I have like one of those things where it's like I remember dates, like random moments or whatever, like friends and family and all that, just completely random moments on specific dates. Maybe even sometimes where it's like at a certain time or whatever. It's very specific details. I'll
Right.
remember those. It's like one of those things like, oh, who built the what was it? The Mount Rushmore or whatever. And then like it would be like one person and then they died and then his son built it or something like that. And then I was like, okay, where is that? I don't know. How am I supposed to know? What am I, Einstein?
Where Mount Rushmore is supposed to be?
Yeah, where's Rushmore? I know it's in like South Dakota and all that. I know that.
Okay. I was about to say,
I, I'm,
I
I'm
think
look,
it's
I'm
South
not that
Dakota.
dumb.
Sometimes I get it mixed up, and I'm like, is it North Dakota or South Dakota? Yeah, no, I knew it was the Dakotas. I was leaning towards South
Mm,
Dakota.
no, you weren't, but okay.
Yes, I. How dare you blaspheme? Yes, I was leaning towards South Dakota, dadgummit.
I don't believe you, but okay.
But you never believe me, especially even whenever I'm telling the truth, dadgummit.
Well, yeah. Why would I?
I don't know, because, we've been friends for a while. And you know that I don't lie. You know that I'm honest to a fault.
Everyone laughs here and there. Uh,
Maybe to say,
but
maybe to tell my kid, hey, if you don't, you know, act right, the Santa Claus ain't gonna give you no toys this year. Maybe at that scale, but nothing beyond that.
right.
I swear to
Whenever you
goodness,
say so.
why do you always make me out like I'm some terrible person? I don't understand.
Wah.
Small, small. What about you? Are you
Hmm.
good at remembering people's birthdays and whatever?
Kind of, I guess. I learn it kind of differently though.
What do you mean?
Well, okay. Let's see. My brother's is on the 23rd. So somebody else is on another month on the 23rd. But then I know somebody else in that same month. So that I'll remember the other person that's on the 23rd in, like, let's say August, because my brother's on the 23rd in a different month.
Okay.
I said it's weird.
So, it's-
I got you kind of lost me there. I'm not gonna lie.
well, she's connecting it through other people's birthdays, essentially. So
Um.
she's like grouping them. Is the
Hmm.
way I'm understanding them.
Technically, yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
The
I said it's weird, okay? Drop it. No, I'm joking. Uh,
I missed you, small.
it's been
It,
ages.
it has been ages, and you're so
Yeah.
nice to me. And Kanye's been being mean to me lately. I don't even know
Small, you've
why. I don't
been.
know what has brought about this hostility. But yeah,
I don't know. I gotta bring. We gotta bring in more viewers somehow. So.
it's freaking workplace abuse is
But no.
going to be
Yeah. Yeah.
going to
Pretty
be
much.
the source of
But yes.
entertainment for the
Anyways,
channel.
small. You have been gone for so long that Rowdy has finally become closer to like officially closer to getting your citizen discount compared to getting his driver's license for the first time.
I thought he was already there.
Okay, dude. First off, small, but very nice rapport. Kanye, I think you beat that dead horse enough.
Oh, I know.
What?
I know. I just like bringing it up for you, sir.
Oh yeah, really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that so?
Yeah. Yes. Really.
Oh Lord have mercy. Anywho.
But anywho, we are after this podcast is finished up and all that. We or like at least recorded. We are going to do our next session of Dungeons and Dragons.
Dude, I'm excited.
And
How's that going? You
and let me
didn't
tell you,
answer me.
hmm?
How
Sorry, go
is
ahead.
Dungeons and Dragons going?
It's going great. So we have, let's see here, we have a goblin. What was it? Goblin paladin, right? A human monk. Uh,
Wait, he's a
a
goblin?
tiefling. Robish? Yeah, he's a goblin.
Oh, Is that?
He's like the tall biggest goblin there is.
Oh. Yeah, I was going off his picture. I didn't hear him say what race he was, but he looked human in the picture, so.
Oh, like no, are you wait, no, Ruby,
Never
like
mind, never
Ruby, no,
mind.
no,
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 I remember. There's a lot
Ruby,
of backstory to it. My bad.
yeah, Robish, no, Robish is a goblin,
Yeah,
but
originally.
the other one, no, but the other one is a human.
Right. Yeah, so we got them, and then I'm a uh, Goliath barbarian.
Yeah, and I am a tiefling sorcerer.
Yeah, so, and we just hit level 3, so this is our first session after leveling up to level 3 to where we get our subclasses. So
Yes,
it's going to be fun, going to be interesting.
yes. And then next episode, we should be able to share with everyone what are subclasses.
Yeah, which I think we did that last episode. Oh well, no, well
No,
you
we
were,
didn't share it.
yeah, I did, but you didn't. But you were kind of still up in the air. So I went with the Path of the World tree as my
Uh,
subclass, but you were kind of but you had one or
but
two. Yeah,
I wanted to, but I decided to go for number 3, which is I am a went into lunar sorcery. So yes, my powers come from the moon, and yes, I'm now an astrologer, I guess. I think that's how it is.
that's how it works.
Yeah, like I think that's how.
As long as you're not saying the crazy stuff like, oh yeah, you're acting like a Sagittarius right now.
This is giving cancer vibes. What are you doing? Oh, you're giving me the ick. You're such an Aries. So, all right, we lost one or two of our viewers from they got offended by that.
We're not big enough to offend anyone yet. I think we're still in the clear.
I don't know. There's like, oh, maybe I'll enjoy these guys, and then we say that. No, leave out.
Okay,
I don't
dude,
want to be part
like
of this.
you went so crazy that like you cut out like half of that. Like it
Oh,
came
really?
across as like pure static on my end.
Good. Will anyone know what I said? Nope. We'll never know. We will
Probably
never
not.
know.
Small, do you
Yeah.
ever did you ever do with the signs and everything else?
Signs?
You know, like Cancer, Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, all that jazz.
Oh.
Like the horoscope stuff. And oh, I don't think I can date you because you're a Libra.
I believe some of them, not all of them.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm
some of
picky,
them.
you know.
Like some of them, there was actually a pattern that kind of makes sense. You know,
Yeah.
just like
There's somewhere there's like where it's like, okay, so we're gonna describe emotions and all that, and then it's like it puts it down below. It's like, oh, that is me. Well, shit.
Yeah. The one that
Here we
tells you
go.
about yourself is like, oh my god, that is 100% me. But not that part. That part's not me. But the rest is me. But if it comes to the dating ones, I don't care. Like, oh, Scorpio is really good with Cancer. I don't care. Like,
yeah.
I don't know about that, but
I don't know about
Uh,
that.
I don't know anyone who's good with Cancer. Sorry, I'm sorry.
all by, all by myself,
Anywho,
I am all by myself. Also, I got stage 4 cancer now.
God. You know what? If I ever get cancer, instead of the doctor giving me the whole somber vibe and, Mr. Cogsmith, I got something important to tell you. Unfortunately, all that. No, instead, tell me it in a dad joke. Is is like, do you? It's like, hey, Mr. Cogsmith, what sign are you? I'm a Libra. No, you're not. You're a Cancer. I'm a what now? Okay. So, how are we doing this?
I think there was like one
And
thing.
I can laugh about it because, I've dealt with so many people who have had it.
Yeah.
And, and the ones who have done the best with it have been the ones who have been able to laugh, you know?
I had. I've only experienced a couple people, but I really know them and all that. But a couple people with like cancer, and they beat it, thankfully and blessedly. They they beat cancer.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was like a couple classmates actually.
Like a couple of classmates. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at a young age when I was in middle or high school.
I, well, thankfully, growing up, I didn't have any classmates who, or close school friends that had to go through anything like that. But then again, we were, the school I went to was a itty bitty poor podunk private school, so But hey, I mean, we still got a decent education out of it.
True that. All right, let me see here. All right, Rowdy, we are going to do the segment that we were supposed to do last time, but we decided not to.
Oh, what was
And
it?
that
Remind me.
is we are going to, which spell is, I'm glad you're here because you're going to join in on this, in which we are going to think of random D&D, or we're gonna think of random characters, like maybe from like anime, movies, or like TV shows or whatever, maybe more cartoonish and all that. But with these characters, we're gonna make them into classes.
I already know my
That
And
sounds
first
like
one.
so much work.
I already know my first one right out the gate.
or
It's
I think
which we've talked about it. I've talked to you about it. I haven't talked. I talked to Small about it. It's going to be a barbarian and either druid or ranger. Some just a class that can get me some sort of animal companion. And that animal companion is going to be a gator. And the guy is going to look like he's going to be wearing like a sleeveless plaid button down with a trucker hat. Uh, and then he's either going to be he's going to be wearing boots either way, but he's either going to be wearing blue jeans or jorts. And in case you're not picking up on all the context clues, yeah, it's going to be straight up Florida Man. I want to play Florida Man as as a D&D character. Just call him Big John. And then he just does something crazy like every night, and then he checks the paper the next day to see if he made it into the paper.
oh jeez.
Of Florida Man robs local tavern with a pet alligator.
Or
It's just gonna be chaotic neutral.
all right. So I'm going to spin a like genre reel, a wheel.
Hmm.
Uh, in which whatever comes up, we'll think of a character
And try to give
that
them.
is loud in my ears. Ow. Let's see here. All right, so if we can, I need to. All right, here we go. All right, so first one, so one of us will think of like like a random character from that specific genre, and then we'll all like discuss like what would be a good combo. Multi-class and multi and a species is allowed. Also, by the way, I'll probably limit it to like only like just two, like for multi-class, I would say. But anywho, Rowdy, you're gonna be first. Are you
Okay.
ready? Uh,
I guess so.
we got we got mystery.
Mystery.
Yep. Think of a character.
I mean, the obvious one is gonna be Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes. Okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. All right. So Sherlock Holmes, I feel like hmm,
Uh, uh,
Sherlock Holmes would definitely be like one of the smarter characters.
I think he'd be
I
a
would think of
rogue,
our
like mainly rogue, but he's also proficient in in martial arts. So I'm wondering if uh, you know if monk would suffice, or if or if monk is too much. If that makes sense.
well, if that's the case, because I was arguing to be Bard.
I mean, yeah, he does play the violin, but
Well,
he only does
it's
that
no
to think. It's not really performative.
it's yeah, but it's also to like inspire others though. Like very good inspiration, very good with like information.
Well, he's good with
But I feel
information,
like
not so much the inspiration. He tends to insult people a lot. So maybe with the vicious mockery, he could be the bard.
yeah,
He
yeah.
tends to
So
roast people.
we could do of course Bard, Monk, multi-class with a human, of course.
Right.
All right, Small, you are up next
Oh,
here. We have. Let's see here. What is we got? Horror comedy. Small.
I don't watch movies like that.
Well, it doesn't have to be movies. It could be like an anime, a
Anime,
show.
book, what from any, pretty much from anything.
That's the thing. I don't really watch movies or any anime or
Okay.
anything.
Mhm. Alright. Let's try a re-roll, Kanye, because that's kind of a very niche thing. So let's try to give a small something a little bit easier.
Uh,
Hmm?
yeah, ready to bed. Whale. Uh, okay, we'll just do fantasy.
So fantasy, that is a wide genre. So basically, just come up
Yes.
with any D&D character, small.
It's like any anime ever. Like,
Mhm.
I'm so indecisive. Like what I've been watching lately has been Digital Circus.
Oh, Digital Circus. Okay, that has been that is peak. Like, sorry for the segue here, but I'm just saying, and I don't want to spoil anything for you, Kanye, but I highly recommend watching the Amazing Digital Circus. Like, just from the psychological standpoint of it, it is absolutely fantastic. And and it's an
Mhm.
indie creator who made this. The rights got bought by Netflix, so you can watch it on Netflix, but you can still watch it on their channel on YouTube for
Okay.
free. But yeah, but it is but just from a psychological aspect, it is beautiful, and and I love everything that they did with it. I loved how they ended it, ended the season. Did I like every choice they made with it? Of course not, but you're not gonna 100% agree with every single thing they did, but overall, it was you know, it was absolutely peak. I enjoyed it. And the thing
Mhm.
is, it didn't pander on any, uh, political notes or try to push any sort of agenda or propaganda. It was just someone wanted to make something and they did, and it was wonderful. And but mark my words, indie creators are going to take over Hollywood. Because it's like they're doing it on a very very small budget, and they're pushing it out. Uh, you know, 2 to 6 months at a time, kind of thing. Like one episode out every 2 to 6 months, but eventually, Hollywood with the way that they do things, because they keep pushing out slop for the sake of pushing out slop, and then it's eventually going to come back and bite them in the butt. Unless they just keep getting funded by the CIA for some sort of psyop. But anyways,
I feel like the the Amazing Digital Circus, I believe that's what the name was. I believe that if it is good and all that, it's more of like a My Hero Academia situation. It could be good. Stay away from the fandom though.
that I mean that's probably fair. I haven't had. I mean, there's a lot of fandoms that are like that. I haven't engaged with that fandom as of yet. I've just partaken of the content.
Mm. I've seen clips
Yeah,
online
but
of fandoms.
but
It's
you got Amazing Digital Circus. You got Hell of a Boss, which Hell of a Boss is peak is as well, and it's and and
has
it's
been.
has been Hotel. I mean it. That one wound up being meh. First episode was pretty awesome, but then they got off of that for a while to do Hell of a Boss, and they did wonderfully with Hell of a Boss. But then Has Been got uh bought by like Amazon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Amazon. And then apparently it just kind of that it didn't do too well. But but all the but like I said, like all the indie stuff that is coming out, they're they're not backed by anybody. They're just doing their own thing and they're putting out some good content. And I absolutely love that. But anywho, so there's that segue. Um, anyways, reeling it back. Okay, so the ADHD moment is over. Reeling back to what we were doing. We were spinning wheels.
Yeah. I guess if we like, listed a random character, from the show, Let's do the rabbit. The rabbit dude.
The rabbit.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen it, so.
Oh,
I feel like that's the most memorable one,
oh, you're talking
in my
about from
opinion.
Oh, you're talking about from the
Yeah.
Amazing Digital Circus.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
because
Oh
that's
oh,
small
Jax.
suggested,
Okay,
so.
yeah, Jax, and he has a really big moment towards the end.
Okay, okay. Uh, of course he's gonna be like a rabbit folk kind of person. Uh, is- Let me see if what's the specific one.
Yeah, I forget. It's something.
Oh, uh, herring gun.
Yeah, herring gun. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely a herring gun.
What would be a good,
I'd say Rogue Bard. Just
yeah.
because, like, Rogue Bard, just simply because he's kind of a bully, but a bard. Because one, vicious mockery. Two, he does have a musical number, and does do a couple musical numbers actually throughout the show.
Okay.
So that's who I would say.
Okay, okay. Fair, fair, fair. All right. All right. Here we go. Spin the wheel.
Whose turn is it? Is it your
It's my
turn?
turn. Yeah, my
Yeah.
turn.
Let's go.
Oh boy, we got fantasy. We got a fantasy.
Okay. Well,
All right. Does Black Clover count as fantasy, or would you not?
oh, Candace Fantasy or what?
Like, would Black Clover count as fantasy?
I mean, yeah, it's fantasy. Fantasy covers a wide variety of genres.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm just making
Yeah,
sure.
so yeah, Black Coat.
Give me, give me my goats. Give me Asta.
Asta.
Oh, give me the little shrimp. Oh, okay. So we got human, but hear me out. It's, I believe, multi-class. Okay,
So first one,
but the
fighter.
multi. No, not fighter.
Oh,
Barbarian. Oh, we
we
lost
lost
them
them
all.
all.
But first one, barbarian, because rage.
Okay.
And then second one, warlock.
I was actually thinking Warlock, just simply because of
The like a demon's persona
yeah, the demon's
kind of deal.
persona. Yeah, that yeah. So either that
Yeah,
or you could just go. It's hard to
I
say.
would say I
No,
either
I
barbarian
barbarian because like
and
he doesn't really wear any sort of armor or anything else, but he is proficient with with the swords that he wields, and they're giant swords, so it makes sense for great swords. Um,
yeah. But I guess there's also you could do a pallywag combo.
no, see, I don't.
No, actually, never mind, not pallywag, not pallywag.
No, not Pallywalk. No, I think you hit right with barbarian, warlock because
Mm.
he is not very smart, but he can. But he might be able to use the like barbarian feat that basically lets you use most ability checks and like swap it for like strength check to kind of compensate for the DC of a warlock, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. So, all right, I think we got that one. Asta as a human and barbarian warlock multi-class. That's perfect. All right, Rowdy, here is your next genre here. We got comedy.
Comedy,
Now, all right, from now on now, from this point forward, we're gonna just do anime.
just straight
Rowdy.
anime.
Yes, straight anime.
I mean, there's a lot of different comedies out there, though, and there's a lot of ways you can go about it. Because I mean, in a lot of ways, like you could, the wrong way to use healing magic could be considered a comedy.
Oh,
You know, do they actually list it as comedy though?
it is comedy. I believe it is
Yeah,
comedy.
it's only listed as fantasy, but
I would argue it as a comedy.
I would argue comedy as well. And by the way, I cannot wait till season 2 comes out. When is that coming out again?
It is coming out in October.
Let's bloody go.
So it's coming out with Blue Box, Apothecary Diaries, Black Clover, and a couple more animes.
It's gonna
So this October,
it's
it's
gonna be
going to be
freaking
very,
peak.
very big. It's so big.
Uh,
But anywho, which character were you thinking, sir?
uh, I was thinking Usato, just our main boy Usato.
Ken Usada. All right, all
Uh,
right. I like it.
so
So for
this is what I'm thinking. Um, Cleric Monk.
Eric Monk Human, yes,
Yeah, but
I like it.
a cleric for the healing, obviously.
Of course, yes.
You know, but then
Hmm.
monk, obviously, because
Monk,
he's a hand-to-hand combat martial artist thing. So, but
yes.
I'm
I
gonna have to
I
rewatch it.
agree.
I'm gonna have to speedrun that.
Yeah, yeah.
Which there's a few
We definitely
things
are.
that I'm actually watching. As Million Arthur finally came out with a dub, so I actually
Oh.
started watching that. Um,
Ooh. All right. Next one. Action. 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 Now, I think a perfect action one, in which one that might be a little,
Niche.
no, a little bit like, what would he be? Is a villain, a little chaotic evil kind of deal. As we need a little Sukuna in here.
Oh Lord.
I, what would you think Sukuna class and species would he be?
Definitely a tiefling of some sort because they have the closest ties to anything demonic. But here's an
Hmm.
interesting thing that I've thought about with tieflings is that the tiefling reflects, its main demon heritage.
Hmm.
So like there's one demon that's like more hyena in nature, so one could make their tiefling more, hyena looking
Hmm.
than just your ordinary, tiefling with the horns and the tail. So I think you could do something like that with Sukuna. So so for me, definitely tiefling. Um, and then for the class, that is, it's got to be a multi-class where monk is involved, but
Yes.
then you has to be
Mhm.
another one with some sort of magic system. You know,
I would argue maybe like a more powerful one.
yeah, like
Like wizard or sorcerer.
yeah, but yeah,
But
it
I feel
probably
like
probably level 1 would be monk though. I think just
yes,
because
it would be
sorcerers tend to
monk.
be glass cannons and Sukuna is anything but a glass cannon. Okay, he
Yeah. I feel like it'd be more wizard because sorcerers they learn or like they have to read through books and all that. Wizards they could just conjure it. Or is it the other way around?
I think you got it the other way around.
Oh, okay. So that'll be a sorcerer monk kind of deal.
Right.
All right. I think that's a good one. I think that's a good one. All right. Next spin. We got what is it? Sign in. What is the sign in? Uh sign in is a Japanese term that translates to young man. Uh
Spell it.
sign in. So
Uh,
SEINEN. So basically of like
young
the big
adult.
four.
Okay,
Yeah,
young adult males typically aged 18 to 40. Okay,
so
so
like so like Villain Saga, Berserk, Kingdom, and Vagabond kind of deal.
ooh, daggum. That is interesting. Um,
One I can re-roll.
uh, you know what? I'll go with the one that I know, and I'm gonna go with guts here. And guts,
Guts.
multi-class, primary fighter,
Hmm.
secondary barbarian.
Most definitely.
You know,
Most definitely. I agree with him being human and all that. That is like a perfect one there. That I don't think we need to like discuss really because with how
the
he wants like revenge kind of deal.
right. That would be the one that I would think of. Either that or paladin barbarian, because he is fighting, a demon infested world and everything else. And he uses some uh, holy items and not so holy items as well. He has like that cursed armor and everything else. So maybe it'd be like a reverse pally kind of thing. I don't know, but yeah. But that's where I'd go. Like barbarian is definitely in the mix, but so the toss up is going to be either paladin or fighter. And I would say that whichever one that is the primary because of the fact that he wears heavy armor. And that
Right.
the barbarian part, like what he would take from the barbarian, I would say would be like the hit dice and like the health points because he had,
Hmm.
he takes some brutal punishment, but he's still able to
Well,
stay up on his feet. So he's got a large health
yeah.
pool, I would think. So he takes that from
Yes.
barbarian, that and also the rage. But that
Hmm.
would basically be the main things
Yeah.
that he takes from the barbarian side of things.
Yeah. I just say more fighter, barbarian. Because fighter, you could be heavy chainmail and uh, a big the a great sword, which that's kind of what uh
I mean, you could do the same thing
guts
with,
is.
but the thing is, you can do the same thing with paladin as well. Like, and
True.
they wear heavy armor and use like great weapons as well. Um,
Hmm.
which I mean, you already got great weapons covered with barbarian, but I think paladin would be more suitable just simply because paladins deal more with the paranormal stuff, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
And
I got you.
so that's why I'm leaning towards Pally.
Okay. All right. We got a few more here. Let's see here. And Shonen. Here we go.
Is it my turn to pick?
All right. Yeah, it could be your turn, big yes.
Okay, all right.
Let's try to stay away from human though.
Stay away from human.
Yes.
Dang, you're gonna go ahead. Who can I stay away from human and do in the shonen? Because I was about to do my boy Luffy, but I don't know how you get the gum gum fruit incorporated in there. That part would probably be a homebrew situation.
It would be.
But you could do Zoro, who is just a straight up fighter. Because I mean that's what he does. He just
Yeah.
yeah, but like he doesn't have any special. I mean he has the power of hockey, but that's about it. I mean he and he cuts things a lot, and he attacks multiple times in a split second. So so Zoro would definitely be just a straight fighter. But who else would be good for this thing? Trying to think. Goku would be a monk for sure.
Okay. What about, you know what? Who is the pink fella? The pink fella in Dragon Ball.
You talking about Majin Buu?
Is that who it is?
He was.
I, either so I guess we could do that. Or what about that cat one? That cat one. The cat dude from Dragon Ball.
Oh,
Because I think he's like one of the stronger
oh,
villains.
Beerus.
Beerus, yes. You know what? Let's do Beerus.
You know what? I like it. I like it a lot.
All right, character. Um,
Tabaxi.
hear me out. Hear me out. Multi-species.
Okay. What's so Tabaxi is one. What's the second one?
Tabaxi. What about Goliath?
Well, he's not that big, is he?
Uh, I feel like it'd be like a more powerful with this powerful build. More, more or less. I feel for Goliath. At least that's what I believe.
Yeah, because he's like 5'9".
Oh, okay. Well, he's not gigantic, so probably
Yeah,
not.
nah, but still, Barris. As far as classes are concerned, though, I mean, Monk is definitely in there. The question is there anything else? Is there something he can multi-class with? And I don't think there is.
Yeah, I don't think so. Really.
I would say with some of his powers, maybe wizard or sorcerer, but mainly monk.
I believe so. All right, last two here. Ready? Here we go.
All right,
We got comedy again.
comedy again. Hmm.
You know what? Can we do like a that's Jack Skellington looking feller from One Piece?
Oh, you talking about Brooke?
Yeah, why not? Why
Yeah,
not?
he's a skeleton, bard. Bard. Would he multi-class as a fighter as well?
Does he really fight or?
Oh yeah, he fights. He's yeah, he's actually he's a great fighter. Like as far as the Straw Hat Crew, let me see. I mean, you got the big three fighters. You got um, Luffy, Zoro, Sanji. But then after him, after them, you got Jinbei, who has Fishman Karate. He's pretty solid, and Frankie is just really good with tech. So, but I would say, and then, and also Robin, because her Devil Fruit power is pretty solid. So, but I would put Brooke, Robin, and Jinbei on the same level, and I think Frankie, just like Frankie, Nami, and no. I say Frankie, then Nami and Usopp. That's how I'd probably rank them as fighters.
Mhm. Alright, I'm gonna take your word for it because, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like there's always two kind of friends in the friend group. The one who's like obsessed, like concernedly obsessed with One Piece, and one who has not seen One Piece at all.
One day I will break you and break your spirit, and you will fall to the temptation of One Piece.
That is not gonna be happening for a while, but I don't
But
care.
one day,
All
one
right,
day.
final one for the evening. We got fantasy. We started with fantasy. We end with fantasy.
Is this the real life? Is this just
This is
fantasy?
fantasy.
Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
Okay, we're gonna also dying. Come on.
Okay. So the ADHD had to finish.
I'm so disappointed. Anyways,
Okay, so let's just go. You know what? I, I'm gonna go with Wistoria, Wand and Sword, and I'm going to
which is
pick the main protag, Will Surfort. Um,
good pull, sir. Well, I think that would be easy though, right? Like wizard
no,
or sorcerer or more sorcerer.
no. He is straight up a fighter. Well, I mean, I would say I would say straight up fighter, but he also uses that subclass that introduces magic into his fighting style.
Oh,
Because
that is. I think there is one for a fighter.
yeah, so that's what Will would be, because that's the whole shtick about I know you haven't seen it yet. We are going to watch it together sometime, but the whole shtick here is that Will is at a magic school, and he can't use magic. So
Okay.
he's he gets in the written part, he gets pretty much all A's, but in the
Oh,
practical, he he still goes to the dungeon and he fights monsters and does this and that and the other, and and he trains, and the whole thing is that he is trying to get to the tower to because he's trying to get to Elfie, his like childhood friend who has already ascended the tower. She already graduated the magic school, and she is one of the Magia Vander, which is like the top mages in the land, kind of thing. So yeah, but so for him, I would say fighter, but unlocks magical potential later on. And and whenever we watch it together, you'll see why later. So, but yeah, that would be my pick.
I got you. I got you.
So, with that said, I know we got like 4 more minutes until we hit that the sacred 69 minutes. Um, so we will probably be working on closing this thing out from this point because we also got 5 minutes until we got 4 minutes to close this thing out and 5 minutes to get to our D&D session. So, uh, any other closing thoughts or anything for you, Kanye?
Well, for everyone listening here, if your path, I'm just gonna say this, if your path seems very foggy, you don't know what's going on, what's gonna happen. Uh, you don't know what to do. You don't know what decisions. You fear your future, or you overthink a lot. Just know, with God, all things are possible. And that is what I will leave. I know it's something short and sweet and all that, but I think it's still very, very impactful, I feel.
I believe you are correct. Well said, Sakonye. Um, yeah, I mean, couldn't really say it better as myself, because we see these a bunch of these anime characters, overcome hardships. Will Surfort, who we just talked about, is one of them, and but you can overcome your challenges as well, and and it's a lot easier whenever you have God in the equation. You might be able to get by for a little while without them, but at the end of the day, let's face it, you need them. So, with that said, uh, thank y'all for joining us. This has been another episode of ADHD Unchained. Y'all have been a most fantastic people. Love you. God bless you. And have a wonderful evening and keep it rowdy, my dudes.
Bye bye, Rowdy. Get your ball head over here. I'm rubbing it.
Okay, we're keeping that.